And here I am on the roof of my RV again. So what do we got going on here? This is my air conditioner. I took off the top cover to install a micro air easy start, and while I have everything apart, I thought this would be a good time to do some more sealing. This enclosure here is where the cool air is created by the fan blowing across the coils, and then that air goes down through the front of this into your RV. So on the back side of this tin cover is a very thin layer of insulation, and this entire tin cover is held in place with a bunch of sheet metal screws. So it consists of this, and this, and it's held in place with screws here, some screws across the back, other side, and then a few across the front. So I thought I would take this opportunity to seal up all of these little corners. Some of these were sealed, like that was sealed with some tape, but I had to take it off to get to that screw. So I am going to seal up every possible place the air can leak out. This is a really easy project to do, especially if you've got everything apart already. So I've got some aluminum foil duct tape and a pair of scissors here. I'm not going to seal up that because I need to put that door on first. But we will start over here. And it's not a bad idea to take a rag and wipe off any dirt or dust. And this is exactly what you would do when installing a home HVAC system. Is everything would be sealed up, where your coil unit attaches to your ductwork. And my micro air easy start, I installed it inside of this compartment. It's a really tight fit. I've installed one there before and it worked out okay. The capacitors in that box make it difficult to have enough vertical space to install the easy start box. On some of the joints you could actually take some of this tape, cut it down the middle, and make your tape go a lot further. I'm kind of running low, so that's what gave me the idea to do this. And just be careful, there are some sharp edges, so don't cut yourself when you're running your finger along there to stick the tape down. We've got a couple of other air conditioning maintenance projects I'll show you. Click the little links up above. I'll also include those in the description below. One of them is tightening up your bolts that secure the air conditioner to the roof. They do tend to loosen up over time, and on 2 different occasions I was actually camping in the rain and I started to see some water leaking down through the air conditioner shroud. Took everything apart and realized that the bolts had loosened up and we were getting some water in under the gasket at the roof where the air conditioner mounts to the roof. So I tightened those up. That cured the problem. It happened again a couple years later, so the next time it happened I put some Loctite on the bolts. So that's one of the videos I'll show you. Another one is sealing up your ducted AC where the ductwork attaches to the ceiling. You can pull the little round vents out of your ceiling, and the ductwork may kind of be floating in the ceiling. It may not have a good tight seal to the actual ceiling panels. So that's what that particular video shows. When the ductwork isn't attached tightly up against the ceiling where the vents come through, then you lose air conditioning air into the attic space of the RV. It just kind of blows up in there and doesn't do a whole lot when it's blowing into the attic space and instead of into the living space. That pretty much wraps up this project. I got one more spot down here. I'm gonna put a couple pieces of tape on where this tube goes down to the bottom. It goes through about 1.5 inch hole, and there's a little piece of foam stuffed around the line. I'm going to seal up where that foam doesn't make a tight seal against the metal box. It's right down here at the bottom. I just put that piece of tape on. There's a little hole right there, so we'll cover that up too. Once you have everything all tidied up with tape, then you can put the shroud back on the top of the air conditioner, and then you're done with the project.